Hello and welcome, terrific Taurus. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here with your August horoscope, August 2020. Still a lot happening in the heavens for everybody right up until the end of the year. So I've just changed my format. I'm doing the tarot component now as a separate video. So this is just horoscopes, but what I will do is I'll pick two tarot theme cards for the month for you. I'll do your horoscope and then at the end I'll do a psychic summary, channeling, whatever comes through comes through. Okay, let's go to the board now and see what we can see. I might just actually increase the size of that. Oh, that's as much as I can actually. Okay, so first thing we do is pick these two theme cards for the month for you. I'm going to go with that card there and I'm closing my eyes now. Terrific Taurus, and what do I see? Okay, I see some parchment paper and some writing and a set of glasses. So this indicates to me that you have some spare pages in your book of life, your life book. And this means that whatever karma that was there has now been erased. So on some level you can write your own ticket. You can write how you want your life to go in your book of life. Okay, this would be actually a great video for me to do sometime. How to, change your life and write it by writing in your book of life. But I can see somebody writing now in black ink. And it's like it's sort of a permanent thing. So be very careful what you wish for at the moment because you're at a very delicate stage in your evolution. Okay, so the thing that is coming up to be cleared is around depression and sadness, okay? This is the Five of Pentacles. And you may be feeling that your money situation isn't to your liking. See, there's a lass here and she has her hand out. Okay, so you may want more money. So this is coming up, and the reason is to make you more independent. Okay, so if you've lost your job, because we're just at the start, I'm sorry to say, but it's better that you know than don't know, and we're just at the start of this whole COVID thing, and this is likely to go for 2 to 3 years if we're lucky. If we're not lucky, it'll go longer. And so now we need to become more independent about how we earn our money. If we're relying on other people to give us money, then we may be disappointed at certain times. And if you're working for somebody else, you may consider maybe taking a hobby or doing something on the side so that you've got a backstop in case your job disappears, or perhaps you may even want to pivot in your work. And there is a lot happening here with transformation in your 10th house, so I'll talk about the full moon there later when we get past the theme cards. So deal with the emotions, deal with the sadness and the depression. Watch your budget in August. Okay, terrific Taurians, and you're good at that. You have a natural affinity with money, so you should be able to deal with whatever comes up. Looking at the second theme of the month for you, and the second half of the month most probably. What do I see? I'm in a home and it's sort of the second floor looking out over a lake. It's nighttime. There is a full moon. This is giving you a sort of clue as to the timing. Okay, so the full moon is on the 3rd of August. So it's the effects of the full moon that we're looking at here. And I'm looking out over this beautiful clear lake. So this is about things coming up out of your subconscious, and I also see it's blue and it's green, blue and green. Okay, the desires of your heart coming up and being expressed through your throat chakra. We come up with the Justice card. This is about karmic justice. All right, so It's natural law, LORE. It is a good card to get if you have a legal matter going, but it doesn't necessarily mean that 100% that it's going to go in your favour. But it does mean that all of the evidence is being weighed up. You can see here she's got a blindfold on and she's dressed in black. That means there's hidden information. So she has to listen to her intuition, this owl on her shoulder, okay, and weigh up the evidence in front of her, and also make a decision. Okay, the sword is a decision. So you may need to make decisions around legal matters, or perhaps matters that have a karmic influence. Okay, something's come up from your past. You may need to cut people off or situations off when you look at everything that's happened and you weigh it up. Okay, and this could be in any number of matters as well, and could even be to do with a job. You may leave your job willingly because you know it's not the right job for you. Alrighty, let's have a look now at your horoscope. Now, the 21st of July to the 22nd of August sees the sun in your 4th house here of home and family. So this brings a lot of insight, awareness and happiness into the home. So domestic affairs and family situations arise, and it's a great time for building family trust. Give more attention to your home and your personal life. The 20th of July to the 5th of August, Jupiter sextiles Neptune. This is a great time for sharing your spiritual beliefs and your ideals. You become clearer about what you believe in as well. It's also a great time to take a trip to a beautiful or peaceful or spiritual place. 29th of July to the 3rd of August, Mars conjuncts Mars. So you may have a desire to make a fresh start. It's also a great time for a new friendship or romance to begin. And this is particularly with yourself, okay? You may be, full of motivation and realise that you need to look at yourself as part of that. Do be on the lookout, though, for impatience or irritability. We have the full moon in your 10th house on the 3rd, as I mentioned before. The 10th house is your career and your reputation. And when I talk about career, it's just not, taking any old job. It's taking a job that makes your heart sing, okay? Something that is very meaningful to you. This means that there's a lot of transformation about to happen in that area. And as I just mentioned, you may decide that, the present job you have is not for you. You also have Mercury in your 4th house from the 4th of August to the 19th of August. And this could bring back feelings of nostalgia, old family memories. You could be communicating more with your family and talking about very personal things. 2nd of August to the 7th of August, Mars squares Jupiter. You could be feeling highly ambitious. You might be filled with new plans and ideas. Do watch out for overconfidence, irritability or accidents. But write all those ideas down, because some of those might work out later on. 6th of August to the 6th of September, Venus moves into your 3rd house, and this is a great time for cooperation with neighbours, social visits and community events. You could be smoothing over old issues, things where there were problems before. You can finally, put those to bed. Do, of course, be careful with COVID increasing, especially if you're in the United States, if you're in Melbourne or Sydney, Australia as well, because they're just flaring up in the last few days. 10th of August to the 16th of August, Mars squares Mercury. Okay, you have to be careful here, because you might be full of energy, and so there could be some verbal battles and some heated debates. So do think before you speak and consider the consequences of your language first. There could be impatience and frustration as you try to free yourself from a restrictive situation. 11th of August to the 17th of August, Mars squares Pluto. You might be feeling the drive for more personal power. Again, watch yourself and watch other people, because there could be some domineering behaviour and some ego conflicts. 6th of August to the 3rd of September, Jupiter conjuncts MC. Okay, this is very fortunate for your career. It brings about fortunate circumstances in your work and your life. You might get a promotion, a job offer, or a salary increase. The restrictions around you are slowly released. You have to be proactive to make the best of this, but be realistic, not overconfident. But it is a very fortunate energy, influence for you, and a great time to change job. 13th of August to the 20th of August, Mars sextiles Venus. Friendships and love relationships are favoured. It's a great time to express your love and affection, how you feel about those close to you. There's also a lot of opportunity to start something new if you want a new relationship or a new friend. 18th of August to the 17th of October, Jupiter squares Mars. You may be feeling bold and daring and even enterprising. You might be thinking about starting a new business or a new hobby. You want to break free of previous restrictions, maybe get a new job, a new relationship. Do your research first though, because you don't want to be too hasty and come to regret it later. But do investigate all of the many opportunities coming to you at this time. Okay, you've got lots of energy. 18th of August to the 5th of September, Mercury in your 5th house. Mercury here moves into your 5th house here. And this is a time for entertainment, leisure, romance, and creativity. There's a lot of communication, a lot of activity. You might be feeling more social, going out with people and meeting lots of new people. And you could meet someone special if you're looking for that. 21st of August to the 22nd of September, the Sun is in your 5th house here. Again, so the Sun's moving away from sort of the family home into the external world, and this brings you insight and awareness and happiness around new relationships, creativity, leisure, pleasure. You might just be feeling your vitality. It's almost like you could be feeling younger, and have a lot more energy for going out and socialising than what you normally do. Okay, so that's your horoscope. Now I'm going to close my eyes to see what I can see for you. Terrific Taurus. And okay, there's a ladder here. Right, okay, this is something I've seen last month, and it's going into this month, and that is a hole in the ground with a ladder, a silver ladder, and climbing up out of the hole. Okay, so there's a light above me and I can see down. This has been a very deep hole that you've been in some regard. It could be your money, or it could be about relationships, or just feeling down. And it's like you're in a tunnel perhaps, and at the end of the tunnel the light is there and you can see the light. But what's been coming up is fear. I can see some sharks. So some fearing and anxiety about your situation. It's good to really concentrate on that fear and allow it to come up and work its way out of your body and out into the open. Your own mind will bring the light of awareness to the fear and anxiety, and that will transform and change it. As you become aware of it in your mind, that transforms the hidden darkness. Okay, so bring the light of your conscious mind, your personality, to the anxiety. Really sort of focus on it, write about it, communicate about it, and that will help change it. Okay, they're also saying that you're going through a period of detox. I can see lots of toilet paper here. Although I'm not advocating that you hoard toilet paper, please make sure that you do have enough. And having toilet paper is sort of like a symbol to your subconscious, a sign that you're listening and you're ready to let go of all of your old rubbish or all of your old crap. Okay, I won't get any more blunt than that. You get the idea, I'm sure. Okay, I see a zipper. Actually, it's sort of like a zipper like I've got on this top here. I don't know if you can see that. A zip, and it's got like a ring. And okay. So I see the zip unzipping, and this is like a change of clothing. Okay, so this is like a change of identity in some way. You're going to put on a fresh set of clothes, a sort of mini identity change, and present that to the outside world. So it's going to be more about you. Now there's a nude woman here in front of me, and it's more about you being vulnerable, letting your vulnerable side out. She's got her hands on her breast like this, like this, and then she's gradually removing her hands so that she, even though she's vulnerable, she doesn't feel afraid anymore. And maybe, you know, just a tinge, but she's stepping out and being more brave by allowing herself to be vulnerable in August. This is bizarre. Then I see her mouth, and a mouth opens and a tongue comes out. She's got a very long tongue like a lizard, but she's not a lizard, but it's just long. And then on top of the tongue, there are dollar notes. So she makes her money by expressing herself. So there might be some opportunities for you, terrific Taurus, to make some more money somehow by publishing, YouTubing, monetizing your YouTube channel, maybe on Facebook, or, you know, some way express yourself, write a book, tell the story of your life, and heaps of things like that. But through your own self-expression, there's dollar notes on your tongue. Okay. All right. Anything else for Taurus? Something about spilt nail polish. Don't spill it. Okay. Be careful if you're painting your nails. Be careful you don't spill it. Okay. So nails are about self-protection. Okay, so if you're painting your nails, you spill the nail polish, maybe there's something to do with self-protection. You know, your normal layers of self-protection are not there, or something that you'd built up to protect yourself doesn't sort of work anymore. Or maybe it just means careful you don't spill your nail polish, okay? In the physical, not so much the spiritual, symbolic sense. Alrighty, that's all I've got for you today, terrific Taurus. Thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget, everybody, to click that notification bell. I would really appreciate that. And please leave me a comment. I will answer your comments, and like this video if you found it helpful. And if you didn't find it helpful, then put the thumbs down, because YouTube likes to see that too. And they don't care if you thumbs up or thumbs down, because it's all juice as far as they're concerned, juice for the channel. So thumbs down, thumbs up, don't mind, that's good. Express yourself. Okay, have a wonderful and insightful month, terrific Taurus, and I'll see you again really soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.